Hello everyone. Welcome back to our next tutorial on linear equation. In this tutorial, we are going to study about cross multiplication method for solving a linear equation. In this chapter, we are going to study three basic subtopics in which we are going to cover about the basic description about a cross multiplication method. Secondly, we would be covering about a general case involved for solving a linear equation. Thirdly, we are going to solve some word problem related to cross multiplication method. Coming on to the very first subtopic, what is meant by cross multiplication? In elementary arithmetic, to simplify the equation or to find the value of a variable, a process called cross multiplication is used. Cross multiplication is the process of multiplying the numerator of one side to the denominator of the other side, effectively crossing the term over. In other words, cross multiplication is the process of removing the fraction from an equation by multiplying each side by a common multiple of a denominator of the fraction of both the sides. To apply the cross multiplication method, you need to remember first time a formula for getting the value of x and y from a pair of linear equation in x and y. So in this chapter, we are going to study detailed about all these methods. Moving on to the general case that is involved for solving a cross multiplication method. Let's see how we solve it. Consider a pair of linear equation in two variable. First equation as a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equals to 0, and second equation as a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equals to 0. For solving the pair of linear equation in two variable, following steps are to be followed. You are given with the pair of linear equation, one is a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equals to 0, and the other one is a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equals to 0. Step number 1, multiply equation 1 by b2 and multiply equation 2 by b1. So equation 1 converted into b2a1x plus b2b1y plus b2c1 is equals to 0, forming a new equation, equation number 3rd. And equation 2 get multiplied with b1. It gives b1a2x plus b1b2y plus b1c2 is equals to 0, making an equation number 4. Now subtracting equation number 4 from equation number 3. So on subtracting, b2a1 minus b1a2 whole of x plus b2b1 minus b1b2 whole of y plus b2c1 minus b1c2 is equals to 0. So on solving, we get b2a1 minus b1a2 whole of x is equals to b1c2 minus b2c1. So for further solving, we get x is equals to b1c2 minus b2c1 whole upon b2a1 minus b1a2. It has been clearly mentioned that b2a1 minus b1a2 is not equals to 0. Step number 3, the value of x obtained as such is substituted in either of the equation 1 or either of the equation 2. Hence the value of y is obtained. So y comes out to be c1a2 minus c2a1 whole upon b2a1 minus b1a2. So the solution for a given equation found by cross multiplication method is x upon b1c2 minus b2c1 y upon c1a2 minus c2a1 is equals to 1 upon b1a2 minus b2a1. This is the required formula which we are going to use in a particular question for solving a word problems. So we have seen that the above method is called a cross multiplication method. As following, the cross multiplication technique can be used to simplify the solution and hence will be help in memorizing it. The arrow indicated in the figure on the right hand side is clearly connected and the second product obtained is subtracted from the first. The obtained result is then substituted as the denominator of the variable, and then the entire value obtained are equated to form a equation number 5, which has been clearly shown above. So you can clearly see we multiply b1c2 minus b2c1 on numerator, and for the second numerator, that is a1b2 minus a2b1. right? And the denominator remains the same. That is b2a1 minus b1a2 on both the side of x and y. So now directly we are going to see, we are going to check about the consistency for the linear equation. So for knowing the consistency of a linear equation, what we are going to check is, we are going to check the coefficient of x, y and a constant in both the equation. So if a1 by a2 is not equals to b1 by b2, we get a unique solution and the pair of linear equation are consistent. On the other hand, if a1 upon a2 is equals to b1 upon b2 is equals to c1 upon c2, there exist infinitely many solutions, as we have clearly studied in the basic introduction also. So the pair of lines would be coincident with each other and dependent and consistent as well. And the third property says that if a1 by a2 is equals to b1 by b2 is not equals to c1 by c2, then there exists no solution. And the pair of linear equation in two variables are said to be inconsistent. So these are the particular consistency step we have already discussed in previous chapter also. So directly we are going to the word problem and we are seeing how we are going to solve a question with the help of cross multiplication method, the formula we have learned about. So we are given with the pair of linear equation. First equation is 3x minus 4y is equals to 2 and the other equation is y minus 2x is equals to 7. So using the cross multiplication method, x upon b1 c2 minus b2 upon b2 c1 is equals to y upon c1 a2 minus c2 a1, right? So it would be equal to 1 upon b1 a2 minus b2 a1. Now substituting the value, x comes out to be x upon 28 plus 2 is equals to y upon 4 plus 21 is equals to 1 upon 3 minus of 8. So x upon 30 is equals to y upon 25 is equals to minus 1 upon 5. X gives a minus 6 as a value and y gives minus 5 as a value. So hence the required solution for the given equation would be x is equals to minus 6 and y is equals to minus 5. So this is the clear description for how we are going to solve the word problems. Moving on to the next word problem. Here also we are provided with a certain set of equations. Equation number 1 is given as 8x plus 5y is equals to 9 and equation number 2 is given as 3x plus 2y is equals to 4. So fitting the equation in the general case, we are first seeing what is a1, what is b1 and what is c1 and what is a2, b2 and c2 for both the equation. So for equation number 1, a1 is given as 8, b1 is given as 5 and c1 is given as minus 9. And equation number 2, a2 is given as 3, b2 is given as 2 and c2 is given as minus 4. So the chained equation giving the value of x and y is the solution. We are going to use the same formula that we have learned. X upon b1 c2 minus b2 c1 is equals to y upon c1 a2 minus c2 a1 is equals to 1 upon a1 b2 minus a2 b1. So x upon 5 into minus 4 minus of 2 into minus of 9, y upon minus 9 into 3 minus of minus 4 into 8 is equals to 1 upon 8 into 2 minus 3 into 5. So on further evaluating, x upon minus 2 is equals to y upon 5 is equals to 1 upon 1, x is equals to minus 2 and y is equals to 5 would be the solution for the pair of linear equation. Moving on to the third word problem. Which of the following pair of a linear equation has unique solution, no solution or infinitely many solution? In case there is a unique solution, find by cross multiplication for the given equation. Equation are x minus 3y minus 7 is equals to 0, 3x minus 3y minus 15 is equals to 0. So the ratio of the coefficient for two equation and the constant can be clearly seen. a1 by a2 is giving 1 upon 3, b1 by b2 is giving minus 3 upon minus 3, that is equals to 1. c1 upon c2 is giving minus 7 upon minus 15, that is giving 7 upon 15. So all the three ratios being unequal, the two equations would have a unique solution. So now fitting the equation in the general form, and we are getting a1 as 1, b1 as -3 and c1 as -7. So a2 is given as 3, b2 is -3 and c2 is minus of 15. So we are going to use the chain formula that we have learned, that is x upon b1 c2 minus b2 c1 is equals to y upon c1 a2 minus c2 a1 is equals to a1 upon a1 b2 minus a2 b1. So on further solving, x upon minus 3 into minus 15 minus of minus 3 into minus of 7. So y upon minus of 7 into 3 and minus of minus 15 into 1 is equals to 1 upon 1 into minus of 3 minus of 3 into minus of 3. So further solving, we get x upon 24 is equals to y upon minus 6 is equals to 1 upon 6. X comes out to be 4 and y is minus 1. So the required solution would be x is equals to 4 and y is equals to minus 1. So all these three word problems were based on the cross multiplication method. What we need to do is we need to learn the formula, then only we would be able to find the value of x and y respectively. So that's all about cross multiplication method. Thank you all. Thank you for listening.